Well, the reviews are in, and it sounds like Across the Spider-Verse is the new Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, shit.
What?
What does that mean? You go right with the Star Wars reference.
So, well, what that means is Empire Strikes Back is known as one of the greatest sequels of all time, right? And it's not overwhelmingly, everybody's not saying that, but a couple people did say that. And that's not a term you really throw around lightly, you know?
Man, you were ready for that. You came out swinging. You immediately went right there.
Well, if people are going to click, they're only going to be interested for the first 30 seconds. So we got to get their attention quick.
Man, I was going to ask like where Thwip came from. You know, Spider-Man's like Thwip, 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 like where that came from. But
yeah. Actually, let's see. I knew the issue number of that. I might know the cover if I saw it.
Thwip.
Yeah, it's an older issue. It's been around for a while.
Thwip. So they're saying that this sequel is as good or better than the original because the original was good.
So from we'll say probably 9 out of 10 reviews that I've heard. We're going to dive in deeper into the reviews, but a quick short story. Yes, they're saying that it is better than the original. It's going down in history as one of the greatest sequels, along with The Godfather, Two Towers, Lord of the Rings,
Bill and Ted 2.
Bill and Ted 2. It's a great one. And then they're saying that if they end it right, it could be one of the greatest trilogies of all time. It's got so much hype behind it, dude. It's crazy. Real quick, as always, this is Into the Void podcast, Thursday nights, with my lovely, clean-shaven and misbehaving co-host, Reverend Wormwood.
What number podcast is this?
10, baby.
Woo! And we're still
10.
here.
And we're still here. And I'm sober. I don't even know how to do this show sober.
Go get a drink. Crystal.
I'm saving it for tomorrow. I'm trying to be good. Because last week with the unboxings, I drank Thursday night, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Not a lot Sunday, man. But I'm just like, you know what? Let's give it a little break. Real quick, before we dive into this, please, if you could, flip that like button.
Oh, wow.
If you don't mind.
Look at that. All right.
Appreciate you.
There it is.
Hit the like. It pushes the stream out to those who may not know.
Did you draw that?
I did not draw it. I created it on Canva. And actually what's funny is I did a screen record of when I was making it. So I'm going to do like a little short where I speed it up, put music behind it, and show you how I made it. It's fun. It's like, I don't know. I enjoy doing that stuff.
That's the authentic Spider-Man too, because it has web cartridges and not coming out of his hands like that weird movie.
Correct. That is correct.
Look, you know some stuff. I know some stuff.
I know you do.
You know.
And one more housekeeping item. If you guys could go over to the Paper Chase YouTube channel Sunday, it's already uploaded. It's going to premiere on the channel Sunday. My newest video. I haven't done one in a while. This will be the first video since the channel's gotten monetized. Ooh. Yeah. Dirty Flipper, how to find and flip comic collections. So this is a fun one. This one I think really a lot of people could use the information, even if you already do this. So this is gonna be a good one. I have high hopes for it. So check it out. Hit the notification bell.
Dirty Flipper.
Dirty Flipper, baby. Dirty Flipper.
You should have had that book like up to your eyes. You know, like you're like looking over the top.
Okay. You know what? You know what's hilarious is I was taking the different shots of like, okay, how do I want to do this thumbnail? And that's one of them. I was like, that was a possibility. That was one of them.
Great minds. Great minds.
All right, Rev, what's up with you? How you doing? How you feel about this? About tonight?
I feel weird because like I still haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy, so I feel like I'm cheating on myself.
Yeah.
By wanting, because now we're like talking about Spider-Verse. I'm like, oh well, of course I'm gonna go see that, but I still haven't seen Guardians.
It's yesterday's news.
It's weird, but let's just, while you start talking, I'm gonna go ahead and look at how much Guardians has made. I feel it's gotta be close.
It's gotta be close, yeah.
It's gotta be close. But no, I'm excited for this. I mean, I guess, but this is so this is Sony's Spider-Verse, right? This is not Marvel. Like, how does this work? Does Marvel make money off of this, or what's going on? Is this a lended property still, or is this like one of those things where it's Sony's bastard project that makes money?
So Marvel, I'm sure is going to make a cut, but Sony has the rights to Spider-Man. But Spider-Man is a Marvel property. Actually, I don't know if that would actually go to Steve Ditko and his family. I think that there was like a lawsuit of that. I think Steve Ditko's family wanted more money because of his creation in Spider-Man, and he probably wasn't getting paid enough. I'm sure he wasn't. Could be completely wrong about that, but I think there was a lawsuit or some discrepancy over that. So I don't see a world where Marvel gets no cut, and if Marvel is owned by Disney, I'm sure Disney's got their hand in the cookie jar.
Sure. Well, okay, so it's interesting because like this is still going back to the original properties deal from like 20 years ago, or what is the deal? Because like how is No Way Home or whatever part of Marvel now, but Miles Morales is not? How is this going on?
It's all contractual. It's all agreements that they have written up. So basically, they don't lend Spider-Man. They lend Tom Holland Spider-Man, that specific Spider-Man. So it's not like Marvel, Disney can just go reach up and grab animated Miles Morales. They are contractually in agreement with Tom Holland, his Spider-Man and his stories, and they have a contract for X bound a number of movies. I want to say it was something like, and they just renewed it. I think he signed on for like maybe another 3 or 4 movies.
Tom Holland, really?
Yeah.
I thought they were kicking him out. I thought they're like, you've had your time, and now he's coming back.
No. Oh yeah, for sure. I think towards the beginning of the year they re-upped his contract and added a few movies, and that started some speculation about like, okay, that's got to be they're gonna go with another trilogy. I think it was 4 movies actually, 4 or 5, because it was another trilogy. It is. It's another trilogy, and then with Secret Wars, they want him back for Secret Wars. So,
okay. Well, he has to be there for Secret Wars.
Absolutely.
He has to do the pose.
Yeah.
Got to be the poster, right?
Jazz hands, yeah. No, real quick, side quest. I'm going to do another little short video where I
look over, there's a cat in the corner with a light next to it. I have a side mission.
I'm gonna do another little short video of a few slabs I have that I'm gonna bust out their cases and resubmit them. But I'm gonna do it in slow motion, because have you seen the trick where you bust the slab out? Instead of prying it open, you go 3/4 of the.
Let's do it now. Fuck it.
Right.
Do it live. Do it live. There, that one right there.
Yeah, you go 3/4 of the way up, and you smack it, and it breaks it off perfectly without damaging the book.
The fuck it does, man. What kind of craziness is that? I need to find out. Are you serious? Are you actively what?
Yeah.
This is crazy.
I've seen people try it on very expensive books. I'm gonna go with a non-expensive first, just to make sure. But yeah, I'm gonna bust a couple slabs out and press them. And actually, they're both. One is the Secret Wars 8. The other one is the other 2 are Ultimate Fallout 4s.
What? Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, so like, but what do you hope? Okay, so when you break the slab, they're in like little plastic bags, aren't they?
They are. So the hardest part, the most time-consuming thing is, well, I guess they're both, because you have to be very careful once you get to the plastic bag portion of it. But it's like the hardest thing is prying open the plastic case. Unless you're PGX, then you just pop that thing off. Oh yeah, PGX.
Why would you not instead like to the top right corner, just take a hammer, go one time with a hammer? It's gonna break the lock, and just pry it open, right? No. And then like slide the comic book out like the old CDs back in the day, where you just like take the 2 sides off and take the CD out.
Yeah.
Compact disc.
I think the. Don't know why. I've never tried to do it that way, but I know that this way is a one-shot deal. You hit it once, and
like
that's
just
it.
Bang it. It's like you're trying to brain a rat for a snake or something like that. To be a snake, just take it by its tail and whack-ow.
It's just one quick whack in the right spot, and you can get your slab out. But yeah. So Spider-Verse. What's your thoughts on? What is your thoughts on Spider-Verse? What have you personally heard? And
Okay, so the first trailer, when you're just kind of watching your thing, and he's like in bed, like thinking about Gwen Stacy.
Yeah.
And then there goes that weird part where like he kind of fast forwarded because it's boring. But then Spider-Man 2099 comes out of nowhere and he's like, meow, meow. Like the alert sounds are brah, brah, brah. I'm like, yes. I have no idea. And then Fat Spider-Man comes around and like, he's like the grounding person. And then, I really don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. I think that I want to see it.
Yeah.
I don't know who the bad guy is supposed to be. I don't know anything. Is 2099 supposed to be the bad guy? Is it like
he's gonna be I think not an anti-hero, but he's just going to be a hero that might have a more direct or non-protagonist way of getting to whatever the mission is of the movie, the end result. The Spot is the villain of the movie.
Oh. Oh
So
God, Jason Schwartzman is the bad guy.
yeah. He's doing the voice. He looks really cool. Looks really funny, and again, reviews are sounding great
I don't
on
know
it.
why I don't like that guy. It's just maybe just because Wes Anderson's Rushmore just turned me off so badly.
Maybe so. What's that movie with him in it? And shit, who else is in it?
It's Wes.
No, Adam Scott and Jason Schwartzman. Is it Neighbors, or they like go to like their house for a night of like a couples get together? Dude, it's so funny. Look it up on IMDb. But really funny movie. But yeah, so he's playing Spot, and it looks really cool. It looks really good so far. I don't know if they're gonna stick to the Spider-Verse. Well, they're probably not gonna stick to the Spider-Verse comic book storyline. But there's a lot of really
It's a good thing.
yeah. There's a lot of there's some good that came out of that, and some bad also that came out of that.
You forgot there's confusing. You forgot there is confusing as fuck part of that.
It is extremely confusing. Yeah.
You know,
so what's up?
It's one of those things where like the Spider-Verse. I'm reading Spider-Man Dan Slott Spider-Man right now on the Marvel app, Unlimited app, and I mean, just whenever they get into a problem they can't get out of, he just creates another Spider Person. He's like, here's the Tatiana Spider Person from like Disney, like
sure.
It's kind of interesting, but at the same time, it's also kind of like right.
Yeah, I think the greatest thing that the Spider-Verse saga gave anybody was Gwen Stacy, Spider Woman, Spider Ghost, Ghost Spider.
What about Spider Noir?
No. I mean, he's all right, but Gwen Stacy's the shit. Okay. So if we had to, if everybody had to endure a complicated, convoluted storyline full of a shit ton of spider people just to get her, I'd say it's worth it.
Yeah. One day I'll have a show about Gwenpool, and then somebody can explain who Gwenpool is to me, because I still have no clue. She
appeared in that Howard the Duck episode issue. It's funny. So reviews are saying Spider-Man Across Spider-Verse review. This may be the greatest superhero movies series yet.
Wow. Written by his mom? That's incredible. Dude,
crazy, right? Let's see. Brian Tree Henry.
Ooh,
so what and a lot of people, like I said, are comparing this to like Empire Strikes Back, and they're saying, so basically what the reviews are coming out to be is that it's definitely darker.
Okay.
And this is just as much a Gwen Stacy movie as it is a Miles Morales movie, which is great. I think that's awesome, because I think she's a pretty tragic backstory herself.
She's also like, okay, so like from the first movie, like the only downfall from the first movie is that Miles Morales was just wimpy for way too long. For me, he was just wimpy for way too long,
Right.
like, and Gwen Stacy is like super confident and awesome. And, so I'll take more Gwen Stacy. She's cool as hell,
But look, hey, isn't that kind of realistic? Because like boys mature slower than girls, right? Isn't that true?
Yeah, that's what I heard. But
so he just came into his own a little bit later. That's all that happened.
It's interesting though, because like they're kind of playing her as like kind of like the love interest of his,
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so interesting. But is that like, are they like meant to be kind of thing? Because in the books right now, he's not with her at all.
Right? No, I don't think that it's like a meant to be situation. But I mean, they're definitely gonna capitalize on it. They're gonna play on that. They're gonna go and make it that way, I'm sure.
I wonder if there's any covers out there that show them together.
There absolutely is. That's that. Yeah, and part of this too, we're gonna go into the market report and kind of just talk about what some of these books have been doing lately, and what they might do in the future. So my hopes for this, man, I mean, overall, I think this is the level of hype that this movie has right now is like on a separate tier. So you have different levels of hype. You have hype to where it's like, okay, I wasn't interested, but I'm interested now. Then you have this other level of hype, like, okay, you're building this up a lot. You kind of set me up for disappointment, so I might just want to stop listening at this point. And then you have another level of hype that this movie is reaching.
Number 11.
Yeah, they're cranking it up to 11. It's basically so praised that it's almost impossible for you not to like it. And if you say that you don't like it, well, then you're blind or weren't paying attention, or you're not liking it just not to like it. It's on that level of hype. So,
You
but
could have been
what's
so much more mean too. Just then, you could have been so much more mean. You know,
yeah,
if you don't like this movie, you're just fucking stupid
yeah,
and ugly.
and ugly. And this is I mean, shit, dude. I don't know. I'm very excited. We're going tomorrow night to see it, so I'll be seeing it tomorrow night at 7:35. I might do a little review or something for it. I don't know. I mean, at this point, there's going to be so many of them. It's ridiculous. I might do actually. I think this is what I'm gonna do. I had this idea earlier today. I think I'm gonna do a comparison video. So I'll people have compared it to Empire Strikes Back, and I know a little about Star Wars, so I'll compare the two movies. I'll make a video. How does Across Spider-Verse compared to Empire Strikes Back? Are they similar in what ways?
You should interview people coming out of the movies. You should go there wearing
actually,
a Spider-Man outfit,
Spider-Man onesie from Target.
but like one that you painted yourself.
Yeah. So we'll just airbrush my body in Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is.
Yeah. So yeah. What's great though, man, is, dude, this is what I love about this entire thing is the comic book community, comics, and the cinema community, the theaters, really needs this really, really badly. Like really badly. And for it to come to, with Guardians and this is like a 1-2 punch that really just kind of reignites a lot of people's excitement and reminds everybody that, hey, maybe it's just bad storytelling. Maybe it's not superhero fatigue. Because I mean, shit, dude, if superhero gets a fatigue in film, what genre is not going to get a fatigue? Like superhero is the most
rom-com.
Rom-com. Yeah.
They'll never
90s,
go
man.
away.
Yeah. The rom-com where it's Netflix, right? Where rom-coms go to die. Used to be straight to VHS. Now it's straight to Netflix.
Oh man, Adam Sandler.
God. Yeah.
When he signed that contract with Netflix, I was like, damn, is his career really over?
Right.
No.
So what's up?
So real quick, I was just looking.
Yeah.
You talk about the movies saving it. So just house cleaning, like you say. Guardians of the Galaxy has just crossed over the 700 million mark.
Nice.
Good.
That's good.
But yeah, like I don't think it's like, again, with over 60 years of storytelling and all comic companies, I mean, for God's sakes, there's stories out there.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about this before a couple episodes ago, and we're like, stop like dicking around with, like these new things you're working with, and just tell the stories that everybody loved, that people fell in love with. Obviously the alien symbiote becoming, that stuff. Even like Spider-Man 3, the Tobey Maguire stuff, when they were kind of jerking around with Venom then. And you had Eddie Brock, who was Topher Grace, and they could have been so good.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Just, it's literally a love triangle, between two men and an alien. I mean, fuck, dude. Like that's what it is. It was, but so this right here, Miles Morales. The way I feel about Miles Morales is I feel that he is, and I've talked about this as well. I think he's a perfect character. He mixes a little bit of everything up. And he's just not he's not like super stupid chatty like Peter Parker can be when he's on his high horse,
right?
And he's young. The stories can be whatever you want, and he still gets his ass kicked, but not as much as Spider-Man. And he's got a little baby sister, and I don't know. It's like it's really good. He loves his parents are all still alive. There's so many similarities, but also so many differences. So you can kind of grow up with Miles Morales a little bit,
Yes,
until they kill him.
Yeah. Well, there's a time for all comic characters, right? R.I.P. Miss Marvel. R.I.P. Miss Marvel. Too soon. She just passed yesterday. She did. Did you get it? Did you get that issue?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Same here.
Hold on. I mean, like,
did you get the spoiler variant?
Fuck no, I don't care. As far as I know, like, listen, and we've talked about this as well. I have no problem with Kamala Khan or Kamala Khan or whatever like that. She's fine. She's great. But generally,
Kamala Khan,
thank you. Generally, whenever she's on a book, it means it's not good. Like, and I have no problem with her. She's great. She's great. She's fun.
I was gonna say she's fun. She's very likable, loving, relatable, extremely relatable.
They keep trying to shove her into serious moments in Marvel that she doesn't belong. Like killing. Like, okay, hey, spoiler, guys. Spoiler. She dies in this book, the new Amazing Spider-Man, which I do own. But
did
she
you see
dies.
how she dies?
No, and I mean it's gonna be. It doesn't matter because she's not dead. You know,
Sure,
like
she'll come back. But she did.
she's in a movie.
Do you want me to tell you how she dies?
No, don't ruin it. I'm gonna
Okay.
fucking read it. What a
All
dick.
right. No, that's why I asked. So
She dies. We know that.
yeah, another thing, but this is great, man. This is so good for cinemas, and this movie is going to, I don't know, I don't know if it's gonna pass $1 billion or not. It might, dude. I mean, but this is one that I feel like.
Where's it at?
This is, if there's one that's gonna do it this year, man. I think it's this one. I mean, I don't know what the there's never been such hype going into a film I've seen in I can't remember when, but another thing too that's going on right now, Spidey, at the same time as this, is that Spider-Man 2 PS5 trailer just dropped. Have you seen that?
No, I think you mentioned that. But wait, let me ask you a question quick.
Yeah.
So first of all, let me writing this down.
Yeah.
That's
Pass
a
$1
marker.
billion? Yep. Say it. Mark it down.
But pass $1 billion? How? How's it going to pass $1 billion?
Globally, in the box office, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse will pass $1 billion.
Pass $1 billion. $1 billion. $1 billion. Okay, so what about let's not just stay on Marvel. Let me ask you a question. What about the Flash movie? Yeah, come on, let's go.
Nah. It's not. Nah, it's not gonna, because you got too many people that are gonna bring morality into it, and not go
Ezra
see.
Miller?
Yeah, there's gonna be a certain percentage of people that's not gonna go see that just because of Ezra Miller, for sure. Yeah,
I think he's I don't care about his personal life. I think he doesn't feel like Flash to me. He doesn't.
He doesn't feel like Flash to you? Really?
I don't know why. I don't know why it is. It just doesn't feel like Flash. I don't like. Maybe he's I don't know, man. I guess
he's very pointy.
He's pointy. He's an angular guy, isn't he?
Yeah. And he's always crying in his real life. He's always bitching about something. So
yeah, but see, that's why it's make believe. You gotta separate. You gotta separate reality from because when Christopher Reeves was Superman, R.I.P. legend. I've listened to interviews with him, and I'm like, what a fucking nerd this guy is. But as Superman, fuck yeah, cool as hell, But
yeah,
and look, I mean,
he was cool.
He was one of those guys who's like a classically trained actor, so he would talk about being in the moment as Clark Kent. I'm like, dude, come on, man, come on, bro, like you Superman, shut up. Like, I mean, but God bless him,
Right.
Chris, is it true? Of course.
All right, who's in charge of the chat? Get this guy. I mean, look, can we do something? Is anybody monitoring the chat? We don't want this rhetoric spread.
I kind of want it.
Get him out of here. I'm completely kidding. What's up, bud? Yes. They. So, where were we? Yeah, but so Spider-Man 2 is also out. I think it's great. Going back, I think it is great for cinemas. I think it'll pass $1 billion. Yeah. Spider-Man the game. Let me see if I can roll this without. I'm gonna cut the volume down. And just I don't want to get. Now it's something I got to worry about, right? Getting demonetized, dude. It's amazing, dude. So it starts off with this guy here. Can you see that?
That's got to be the Punisher, huh? No, it's not the Punisher. Who is it?
Who do you think it is?
I don't know. He's licking blood.
Yeah, who licks blood?
Not the Punisher.
How?
Is that Craven? Is it?
No, it's not Craven, actually.
You took that breath, though, dude. Why you did that?
Because I was gonna tell you that I was gonna lie to you and tell you it was Craven.
I don't know who that is.
There's
Craven.
Yeah.
Okay, a Craven person.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what, man. Craven's storyline is still one of the best. He did Spider-Man so dirty.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so
this
is part of the game?
So, dude, yeah. So this is part of the game. So watch the gameplay. This blew my mind. This is gonna cause me to spend whatever the price of a PS5 is.
Lies.
So here was the big drop. The big reveal on this was, well, actually, I'll just show you. So Craven leaves the wild to New York City, just like the comics. And check this out. Watch this shit. This is gameplay. In 1 second, it's going to be actual gameplay.
You're that guy's like, wait, here comes. Watch this.
Look at this.
What?
Dude. Boom. Oh, yeah.
Watch
this. Watch. And
prophecies.
Dude, look at this.
I don't know. It looks a little bit glitchy to me.
It might just be the
this is gameplay?
This is gameplay, dude.
Have you played any of the other ones? Have you played Miles Morales and or the other one?
I've played the last Spider-Man I played was I think
Atari.
no, it was PS2.
I'll let you borrow my PS4 Spider-Man. It's really fun. Open world. You can run around and do a bunch of things.
I've seen. Yeah, I've watched like gameplay videos of it on YouTube and stuff. Is that better? Does that look clearer? Look at that! Oh my god!
Yeah, what that murderer.
Yeah, he is. And so what's cool is like if you can hear the volume, he's definitely feeling the symbiote. He's like talking all like rough and tough, and here's Miles. Here's Miles doing it.
So is this like Grand Theft Auto? You kind of like go back and forth between the two people, or what?
It is absolutely. Yep. So you were just playing as Peter. Now you're Miles. This is really cool. So like he like busts in, and this is all I'm sure very very beginning of the game.
This is not unlike the other games, to be honest. It's not unlike the other games, but
yeah.
But I mean, if you're gonna give it the PS5 treatment, which is what Miles Morales was, the second Spider-Man was,
Right.
but the games are great. The games are great, intuitive, fun. I mean, it's that combo system. I don't know if you ever played those Batman Arkham Knights or Arkham City stuff, but it's combo. You do combos, and you upgrade your gear and stuff like that.
Check this out. All right, last thing, and then we'll move on.
I want to
look at this, dude. Look at this. You do this freaking chase scene on the water. And you freaking hop on the jet skis, and dude, it's fucking nuts. And by the way, the lizard is giant. He like can't stop mutating, and he's getting bigger and bigger, kind of like Last Ronin. And so he's basically dove into the water, the Hudson, just like Godzilla did in the old 2000 movie. It's really cool.
No spoilers.
Yeah, this is badass. So I can't wait. I think I'm gonna get a PS5 just for this. This looks great. Oh yeah, look at this. Watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, there will be no Into the Void for 2 weeks after this. Let's just end.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah,
it's crazy. So that's out. What else? So let me ask you. I mean, as far as the previous movie goes, I mean, what's your thoughts on like? What was your thoughts on it? Like, what was your big takeaways? The animation? You like the animation?
It's Spider-Verse 1?
Yeah, dude.
It was mind-bending. I mean, I thought it was
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I thought it was in a 3D movie when I wasn't. I had a friend who, our mutual friend, literally told me, he's like, yeah, we went to the 3D version. And I was like, there was no 3D version. He's like, yeah, there was. And I'm like, no, dude, we looked up. There's no 3D version where you went. He's like, that was 3D, wasn't it? I'm like, it felt 3D. The colors.
That's not 3D where that guy like reaches out and like touches you during a certain part of it?
No. That's a whole thing from your past. So. But no, I mean, like it was really good. I like the Prowler thing.
Yeah.
The Green Goblin being that weird mutated guy was cool.
Yeah.
Everything was great about that movie. I had no problems with it. I thought it was really good. The really cute scene where he's like, "Tell me you love me." His dad's like, "Tell me you love me. Tell me you love me." I like that. I look next to my kid. I'm kind of like, "Hey,
right.
More than I love you,"
Right. Yeah.
But
No, you're good. Go ahead.
You go right ahead, my friend.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, I agree. This movie is, I think that's the heart of this movie is that it's really, it's a big family movie. And it's like the animation leaps and bounds, and it's innovative. Now the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie is kind of trying to be like that, the same type of animation style. And that's just an accent to just like they're hitting it home with actual good storytelling. Somewhat.
We don't know what the story is. Well, I don't know. Like,
well, no, but I mean, like they're concentrating on like character development and things like that. Like they're telling the story right. Like you care for the characters. They're doing them justice and they're just doing it the right way. Let's see, Fingers and Toes. Spider-Verse 1 was freaking amazing. I think it's one of the best of the comic book movies. All nostalgia aside, as a movie on its own, it was freaking awesome. Absolutely, yeah. I would agree. And what's crazy is the expectations were so low for that.
Yes. Yeah.
So
very,
low.
very, very, very well said. There was a movie that came out a long time ago. It was a Final Fantasy movie, and it was done in that whole like it was help me out, Fingers and Toes. You can do it. It was done.
Anime?
It wasn't anime. It was like the first of the weird kind of like Pixar kind of looking movies.
CGI?
Yeah, CGI.
Computer generated.
Have you seen that movie I'm talking about?
Final Fantasy? No, but I mean I know the game.
No. But it was almost like nothing to the game at all. It came out
Yeah.
probably in like 2001, 2002,
Mm-hmm.
and they would not reveal how much it cost to make.
Yeah.
Initially, because it cost a ton to make and it didn't make the money back, but it was amazing. Ben Affleck was one of that voice actors, and I remember watching it, and I remember watching and going like, "What am I looking at? This CGI is so fantastic that I was just blown away by like how far we'd come."
Yeah.
You know, I mean, speaking of Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man game I ever played was the one on the Atari when he's like going up in the building and like but that Final Fantasy, the awe that I got watching that movie is the awe that I got watching the very first Into the Spider-Verse, because like when I go to like a museum and things like that, I look at art. The stuff that really blows me away is the stuff that I just know I could never do.
Ever.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like ever. And not only that, like it's just like it's like a sense I didn't even have.
Right.
I watched the Spider-Verse and I saw what they did. I'm going like, who the fuck got all these people together to do this?
Yeah.
To make this happen.
It's
you know, like
mind-blowing, dude.
Whose idea?
Yeah, it's mind-blowing. A lot of talented artists, a lot of people came together to make that. I can guarantee it. But
look at this. Look at Fingers and Toes with the deep dive. Read that.
How they lowered the frame rate. Oh, yes, character only, and then they slowly sped up his frame rate as the story progressed. Yes, Fingers and Toes.
What?
Yeah. So they got. Yeah, I saw that on. Actually, it's funny you said with the deep dive, because where I learned, and I don't know if Fingers and Toes learned it from the same spot, was watching a video from Eric Voss, who his channel's called The Deep Dive. And that's one of the things he pointed out. So basically, because Miles is, learning how to swing and stuff, and he's in that state of maturing, they got him moving at like 12. They got him moving at 12 frames per second, and Peter's moving at 24. But by the end of the movie, after, because he mimics that before Spider-Man died in the beginning of Into the Spider-Verse, he saw him do that really cool trick where he like whips around and lands upside down, like, in this superhero pose. And at the end of the movie, he does that same pose and he copies it perfectly. Actually, he kind of makes it look a little cooler. But he's swinging in 24 frames per second by the end of the movie. So yeah, very, very cool.
I mean, who thought about that extra little thing?
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like the artists and directors, man. You get tons of great minds. This is why Disney is so successful. What
tons
Sony
of great
is,
drugs.
Yeah. What Sony is doing with Into the Spider-Verse is typically what Disney does on their average, or at least tries to do on their average CGI, Pixar type movie. They get 30 incredible creative minds, talented people in one room. And when you have that many geniuses and creative people in one room,
you get Love and Thunder.
You get Jesus. Whew. Good God.
I think I have my new catchphrase.
What is it?
Whatever she said, I don't know.
Oh.
Feel my hammer or some shit.
Oh yeah, I don't remember what it was. That movie got terrible. As time went on, and I saw that, I'm just like, oh, I was like, that was
too hard.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God, there's a couple movies that you just wish would get wiped off. Just if you can neuralize me like Men in Black.
Hey, we got Christian Bale. He's gonna be the main bad guy in this movie, and then we're gonna do this to him.
Mm-hmm. What's so funny is real quick side quest. When they released footage and like stills from the set when they were filming it, and they showed Christian Bale, and he had a black cloak over him. And so some people are like, oh yeah, they're going to be comic accurate. It's going to be just like the comics. Turns out that was just a thing to like shield him from the sun.
Yeah. You got to get rid of that nose. Hold on. I got something for you. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
What you got?
So next time we have to have a side quest and be like, John, I have your side quest right here, John. Here's your side quest if you choose to take it.
What is that? I can't see that.
It's a light.
Oh, it's a light. Oh, yeah, nice.
Join the side quest.
Yes. Yes. Let's see. And another thing too, we want to get into. I want to talk about some of these books. So I really think the movie is going to really push forward the Miles Morales, all the Spider-Verse books, as much as they're going to be able to get pushed in the next, year. I think everything else is going to be, doing what it's been doing. The market's going to be drowning a little bit. But I think these, after this movie, because it's so comic accurate, like when you're watching it, you're getting sucked into a comic movie, right? I mean, a comic book.
I agree. Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I feel like if there's anything that's going to be the catalyst to get people from the theaters to the comics, I feel like this is it. Like, I feel like it's a CPR for the hobby,
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you. I agree with you. Like I said, the Miles Morales is like really a safe bet. His very first run, not the one that you have that's super expensive. What is it called?
All new Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah, not that one, but the one after that came out probably in like.
That was just Miles Morales.
It's really
Spider-Man.
good. It's really good. It's really good. The entire thing is good. His run right now is one he just got started like 4 or 5 months ago.
Yeah,
It's a little bit darker, but it's good too. But the one before that, I mean, he's just a likable guy. He's if he fucks up, his parents care. He doesn't want to disrespect his parents or his uncle is the Prowler, and the Prowler is like, he loves his uncle, even though his uncle is one of those like conflicting bad guys. He's like down on his luck, and his brother's a cop, do-gooder, and he wants to be good, but god damn it, he's really good at being bad.
It's like it's definitely like when they created Peter Parker. They were like, oh, we're gonna, and for the time he was much more of a realistic, relatable human being for that time, as much as they could make him, but they very old fashioned. But Miles Morales is really essentially the closest thing of what Stan Lee had in mind when he's like, we're going to create a relatable, a realistic superhero.
I dig it.
Yeah. I think he's definitely, because now you're looking at Peter Parker, and even Peter Parker's fucking cool. Like, you're looking at him like, dude, you're pretty cool. You're not that big of a nerd. Like, Miles is like really spastic and
Peter Parker was a nerd until Todd McFarlane came around and started drawing Mary Jane Watson Parker like a pinup model. All of a sudden, you're kind of like, well, this guy's a fucking nerd, but damn, he's got Mary Jane Watson Parker who actually likes him. I mean, I'm not wrong. Like, Peter Parker was one of those things where, I think you said it before, where you can say like he could be any of us. Like,
right. I didn't say that. Stan Lee said that.
Okay, well then maybe. Okay, well I'll give you high praise. He said anybody could be Peter Parker. Like, you could be a nerd, but then like wear tights and swing at night. I mean, it's your call. Yeah. But yeah, Miles Morales is different because Miles Morales has like, he's from the neighborhoods that you could have potentially grown up in or grew up in. He's very smart, so he went to a good school, but he's only in the good school because he won a lottery. It wasn't just his brains; he got a little bit of advantage.
Sure.
He's got a cop father. He's got an ethnic background, which is great. He's bilingual. And he's got some pretty good friends. And then he's got that crazy life as but he's not a trained Spider-Man. He's got the, he's all over the fucking place. And then he has a power to turn invisible and then shock the shit out of people. Cool stuff.
Yeah, that is cool. So where do you think we'll start to hop into the market section of this?
One second.
Yeah. What you got?
Okay.
Oh yeah. You held it. Yeah. You said you had a surprise for me. I want to know what this is.
Fucking ready, John.
Oh,
today.
Did you get a book?
Today.
Oh, shit. You found
Young Avengers 8 at my local comic book shop.
Very nice.
So amazing. $3.25, as it should be.
Where at?
The
CC?
only comics. Yep.
Crescent City Comics?
Mm-hmm.
And they just had it? You just
They must have got a collection. I check every now and then. They must have got a collection, and it just popped up in there. But I found it, and I was trying to talk to Idris, and I had a friend there as well who works there every now and then. And they were like, "What's so special about it?" I'm like, "Nothing."
Yeah.
I read it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed reading it.
Yeah.
There's nothing special about it. The art is really cool. There's some pretty cool broken frames, but there's nothing special except for it's a great story. I just fucking wanted it.
Yeah.
But if you go on eBay, it's like $9-10 because like, well, they're going to make their money. But it was $3.25 as it fucking should be.
Sure.
And I got it, and it brings me joy, and it'll always bring me joy.
It's cool. Something I forgot to take down. Every time we do a podcast, I've been meaning to pull this up and show you how funny this is, but I always forget. So if you've ever going back to Todd McFarlane, if you've ever gotten anything signed by him, he only signs certain books, and typically if you send,
really?
yeah, he doesn't. I'm sure he's changed this as time has gone, but like now he only signs certain books. So like he won't sign anything that's not his art. He won't sign homages to his art that's drawn by somebody else. So what's funny is this one guy sent in a Sports Illustrated magazine for whatever reason to get signed by Todd McFarlane.
Had to have the ball in it, right? The McGuire ball in it.
Oh, it is Mark McGuire. Yeah. So tell me about that. So inform.
Well, Todd McFarlane's a huge sports fan.
Okay.
And at one point, Todd McFarlane had more money than most people. Probably still does, since he's making terrible toys like the bat wing or whatever it is.
Right.
But he had more money than most, and he was making a splash out in the not social media, but in the celebrity circuit. And he bought at the time, Mark McGuire hit 62 home runs, one more than Babe Ruth.
Yeah.
And he bought the 62 home run ball. You know?
Did he? See, I had
Yes,
no
he did.
idea. I
Todd
remember.
McFarlane is a huge sports fan.
I remember when he. I think when he did that.
Did you know that ball was eventually destroyed and made into spaghetti?
No, didn't know that. Well,
Fingers and Toes is a big McGuire fan, if I remember correctly.
So that doesn't. I think this would still explain why he did this. So what I want you to look at is Todd signed this Sports Illustrated magazine with Mark McGuire on the cover.
Yeah, makes sense.
I want you to see, and I don't think the guy that posted this photo I'm about to show you, I don't think he realized what Todd was doing.
Let's see.
Do you see the E?
Come on.
Isn't that hilarious?
Good for Todd McFarlane.
Dude, I love it.
Thick Marlin.
Yeah. If you can't pick up what we're putting down, look at the E, baby.
Like I'm telling you what, dude. Yeah, dude, Todd McFarlane's a huge. Yeah, so that was the season that Mark McGuire, he hit like, I guess it's 70, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, look, your memories, dude. I mean, like,
Dude, and this dude, he posted this on his. I'm not gonna give the guy away. I mean, he's got like kind of like his content that he has. But he posted this on Instagram without a blink of an eye. Like, not even like a. He just like, yep, got this signed. Like, I don't think he realizes it. I don't know. Should we tell him?
The thing is, like, it's a very cool thing to get Todd McFarlane to sign. You know, it is a very cool thing. And I agree with that. If I had that, I would have. And I had the E sign like that, I would be so happy. Yeah, I'm a weird guy, but no, he's a huge sports fan. He's a huge sports fan. There's other things he's bought as well. I think he had some stuff with like hockey and things like that. But he's a big sports fan. Todd McFarlane is, so.
All right, we're going to get into the market report again. Quick reminder, flip the like button.
Flip the like.
Flip the like. And all right, first, I looked up a couple of books that were, I don't know, these are books. There's a lot of books that like are under the radar, I guess. So I looked up a couple of them. These are ones that caught my eye that I like. And let's see, we'll start with these first. Let's see. All right, so. Oh, and this one all the way to the right here. We're gonna go to eBay to like dive.
What in the actual fuck am I looking at?
Yeah. So
this isn't COVID anymore. What is that price tag?
We're gonna go into eBay and we're gonna actually look at that. It's not 75,000. It's absurd, but it is a pretty fucking impressive, one of a kind collection. That is insane.
They're hand drawn books.
No. We'll get into it. Look, first on the left. I'm about to buy this. So that is the, if you're not familiar, this is the Mexican variant of the first appearance of Spider-Gwen, the Greg Land variant. So the Greg Land variant was a 1-in-25 ratio variant for her first appearance. That book during COVID, 9.8's highest was $13,000.
Oh my God. For a modern book? That's crazy.
Yeah. You'll see what one. We'll eventually get to what another one just sold for. But this right here is the Mexican variant. But dude, look,
double cover.
That is a one of a kind. So I get it's a Mexican variant, but dude, that is a double cover right there. Don't y'all go get it? I'm eyeing it. I might pull the trigger.
I can't tell. Is it $262 American?
$262. Yeah, $262 American. Yep. So this is kind of like a, I guess you can call it maybe like a under the radar spec play if you're interested. Spider Woman Alpha. So this is the first time Silk, Spider Gwen, and Julia Carpenter. I think it's
Spider Woman, but not the Spider Woman.
Right. This is the first time that they get together.
Not my Spider Woman.
So we've got the Julia Carpenter movie. What's her name? Sweeney. She's playing or something like that. Her books have been.
Here's the thing. It's Sydney Sweeney. Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah.
Okay, Sydney Sweeney is probably an amazing actress. She's very intriguing. The problem is that anybody and everybody, when you mention Sydney Sweeney, they all grab male, female, doesn't matter. They all talk about her amazing breasts, you know? So was she brought onto this role because she's an amazing actress, or they just want her to fill out the suit? I'm kind of confused, you know? And I'm not trying to be chauvinistic and weird about it.
That's all they do is just talk about her boobs?
Everybody I've talked to about it, you can look it up online. The second you look up Sydney Sweeney and Spider-Woman, they're going to talk about her breasts.
They're eating her. And then they're going to eat me.
And can I tell you, people would.
Hey, you, get your damn hands off her.
Not wrong. I am wrong. I'm telling you.
No, you're not wrong.
Don't get mad at me. She's great in White Lotus. She's great in White Lotus. Now that we have to, okay, yeah.
so that's the first team up of those three. So we got a Spider Gwen. They're doing a Silk show, and then you've got Sweeney coming in because they got the IP. Because they got the IP. Because it's printing money. It is printing money. Yes. Spider people print money. Yep. So
they
check
should
it out.
have Spider-Woman Jessica Drew first. They should have her first, but I guess not because Sydney Sweeney looks like Carpenter. I guess I don't know. You know, like
yeah,
I don't know.
So. Let's see. So let me pull this up here. Find this obnoxious $75,000 asking price.
Focus on that. How many watchers?
So we're gonna hold on. I'm pulling it up. I just got to
$75,000.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
So each book you slab is about $30. Okay, and there's 4 books right there.
Yep.
So there's $120 worth of slabbing right there. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Now you got to figure out the other $74,800 and $80. You know, like
but read the description.
What? I can't.
Oh, you get it? It's all newsstands.
So fucking what, man? It's still going on for $70,000.
But there's more. But wait, there's more. So let me switch over to this.
I mean, you're going to turn the books over and Stanley's hair pieces on the back, you know, like what, you know, even that's like 5,000 maybe.
Right. So here's the actual listing.
Oh, there's more than 3 books or 4 books. Okay.
Yeah. So it's Spider-Man newsstand lot variants and more. So if we go to, so this is photo 1. I'm going to try to get this as clear as I can for y'all. So let's go. Boom. Okay. There we go. How's that?
Okay, I see what's going on here. All right.
Okay, so you've got the entire first run.
Why would you slab every book?
In newsstands. They're all newsstands. It's wild. It's not $75,000. No, at no point I think this is worth $75,000. But the rarity of this lot, of this collection, is pretty crazy. So you've got number 1 newsstand. I mean, what in a 9.2? That's got to be a $1,300-$1,400 book around there just for that one. And then you've got everyone after that. So look, we'll keep on moving down the line. All right, newsstands. 9.6, just like this badass. Look up here with the 9.6 in the top right. That badass cover in a 9.6.
Are they all 9.6s? What are they?
No. You can't see the. You can't see.
No.
What do you watch the show? What do you watch the show on?
What are you getting all mad at me for? Okay, now hold on.
I'm not mad at you. I'm saying, like, what do you watch the show on? Like, what do you like a
Well,
tiny
I mean,
little?
no. Come on.
Okay.
Now. Call it
All
the
right.
size of my screen.
So basically, no, they're not all nine, but they're all in the nines. For at least most of them are in the nines, which is wild for a newsstand, man. It's extremely rare. 9.4. Okay, now this one's that up there is a 7.5, 8.5, but you got 9.4s, 9.6s,
Well, what is this? Those aren't
8.5.
slabbed. What's going on?
Yeah, those aren't. I don't know why they didn't slap them yet.
Because they're Captain America.
Who
No
knows?
one slabs Captain America in the modern world.
So what I love about this issue 19 right here, at the bottom is that is an homage cover,
Yeah.
and I have the original one, and I have this one as
Homage.
well. So I want to I need to find them both together, let them meet. Keep on going. So yeah, so 9.4, 9.6, and they got some great covers. I love all these covers. And then, oh yeah, that's cool. The Spider-Man.
Yeah, well, another homage is
Yeah,
kind of the No More
homage,
thing. Yeah.
yeah, Spider-Man No More. And
Oh, I had that
then-
one. I had that one where he's like tearing his mask off. I had that one. Yeah, that one right there. I had that for a while. Yeah.
Then you got the Reanimator homage,
Mm-hmm.
and then you've got Ultimate Fallout 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all newsstands.
But 9.2. 9.2.
A 9.2 on a newsstand for that book is very respectable.
John, tell everybody what that is real quick. Oh, we've
A
done this before.
newsstand
but-
variant. Yeah. So
No, what that book particular is.
oh, that's the first appearance
Particularly.
of Miles Morales.
Yes. Oh, Miles Morales. There you
Yeah,
go.
Miles Morales. He ain't got no morals.
He's in 3 pages, 4 pages maybe, and he's hiding behind a cop car, wondering what he should do. Game over, story over. Move on to the next one.
Yeah,
much
it's very
does that book
quick,
go for?
very brief. And a 9.2, I think it's like a $400 to $500 book. Probably
like-
$500.
What grade is yours?
I got one that's a 9. I got a 9.0, and I've got a 9.4.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, like, and I hope you keep them, and then I hope you sell
Yeah.
them for a lot of money. I hope whatever makes you happy. I hope so. But I mean, like,
I like keeping them
yeah.
until I need to sell them. You know?
In the long run of things, it's something you need to have if you come across it.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, like you
Now
said.
here's the thing. Like, let's say I were to find another one in a collection, I would probably, and it would be a 9.8. I would keep the 9.8, keep the 9.4. I would sell the 9.0. You
Yeah.
know, like just kind of like keep it moving. But what's crazy? Look, it doesn't stop. They got the previews. This is one of the ones we should have been
doesn't
looking out
stop.
for. This preview's in the 9.6. That's really impressive. So they actually, this precedes the other previews with Miles on the cover. You know how they have that other one that matches his first solo story?
How do you feel about previews? We didn't get into this actually.
Preview
Idris
appearances?
today,
Yeah. Interesting.
Idris today, we were talking about it, and
Yeah.
Leo and Idris and I were talking, and I don't believe it. I don't believe it, man. I don't believe it because then what do you go back to the first sketch of Miles Morales was his first appearance? You know, and
No, it's not. No, it's not about that. It's not about first appearance. It's about
that is.
but it's about making, I don't know, I guess if you really like love a character, there is no Hulk 180, 181, 182. It's the set. It's the 3. If you really love Wolverine, you're going for all 3. And you can listen to somebody else argue all day which one's the first, and you don't give a fuck because you got all 3. You know,
Wouldn't you want that Boof book, whatever, with the Hulk, the Boof or whatever it's called, where that
Foom.
Foom.
Yeah, Foom. That's a
Boof
great
or
book.
Foom.
Like, I would love to have it because it's
But
a
is that
part
the
of
first appearance of Wolverine?
not a meaningful one. No, it's the first kind of like introduction to him, but it's not like 181. We can't get into the whole 180, 181.
30 seconds. 30
appearance.
seconds. I'm looking. Go. And then I'll
Okay,
do my
so basically, is it the first appearance? Yeah, sure. If you want to call an appearance, he appeared, on that piece of paper. Now, but when I think it's more about what the appearance signifies and when it matters. So. At the end of the panel, it's a little more significant than that one because of 180, right? Because now that's his first appearance inside of a comic book story. And then you've got 181. This story is dedicated to whatever he's doing, and he's on the cover, and it's iconic, right? And then you've got 182. It's another little quick cameo. So it's like if you really love the character, you're going to want to try to get all of those little things. Like, like, oh, I'm sorry, not everybody's gonna want to get all those, but there's a certain type of person, a certain type of collector that will want to try to get all of those things.
I collect X-23 and a few other characters. I like to get her moments that are like super important. Let me show you something real quick, Johnny. You ready? See if you can see this. Everybody, can you see this out there? We're gonna do this real quick.
I gotta.
Okay. All right. That right there is the very last page of Hulk 180.
Yep.
All right. It's Wolverine right there. He takes a quarter of the page,
and he's saying, Wolverine.
Yes, he says, if you really want to tangle with someone, why not try your luck against the Wolverine? Thus establishing that he, in fact, is the Wolverine in this book. And we've already done this before. Everybody knows it's 180 that is the first appearance. It can't not be.
Right.
They just messed up when they were doing their thing back in the day for Marvel, and they said 181. And look, I get why 181 is more popular, but I mean, like me in that Fantastic Four 66 that I sold, the first appearance of Adam Warlock, it is his first appearance. Yeah. But it's not the widely, like in the next one they show his face, he does a little more talking.
But let me ask you this: if somebody says, "Hey, you can have a 180 or a 181,
180
for free, 180 all day," really? Wow.
That's who I am, though.
Yeah. No, I mean, no, I'm just saying, I'm just like, oh, dude, I would take that 181 all day long. And it has nothing to do with the first appearance. It has to do with like,
sell that motherfucker. Maybe I'm the dumb one.
No, I'm talking about to keep, like not to sell.
No, but I'm saying is like,
I mean, to sell it, you could go 181. Of course, it's the more expensive book.
No, it'd be 180. It'd be 180 for me.
Okay, interesting. So the preview appearances. So you've got this. Let me go back to.
What's up, Walk? Yo,
what is up? Good to see you.
Yeah.
Good. So you got this preview here. So basically, one of his this really would be his Foom, right? This would be Miles Morales'. This Marvel's previews with Cap on the cover. This would be the equivalent of Foom. Is it Foom 2? I think.
That's a cool cover. It's the Hulk cover.
This one. The previous one?
No, the Foom cover.
Oh, the Foom cover. Yeah.
Hulk. He's like holding
is a Hulk.
Foom,
but this would be almost this would be almost the equivalent. He appears. So let me fast forward, real quick. Okay, you see this book all the way on the right here, Ultimate Comics. This is the variant for his second solo series, I believe. I think it's the 1 in 25 or 1 in 50. Okay. But this right here, this image, first appears in the previews of this book with Cap on the cover, and that precedes this book here, with Miles on the cover.
I can't give you the previews, Johnny. I trust all things that you say and do, but I had to have a little come to Jesus moment, and it's just like it's a picture of him. But then you have to go back to, like, let's just say, if you want to be really nerdy about it, like, okay, say, oh, hey, cool, Ninja Turtles 1 isn't the first Ninja Turtles because there's a preview for it in some stupid random book. That's not the first Ninja Turtles.
Albedo.
Don't you feel weird? Wouldn't you feel weird? That's not the first Ninja Turtles.
No, but here's the thing. It's like, so here's how I look at it. You've got, when a character reaches a certain level of popularity, that they are that massive, every piece of documentation is appealing to me. So when you've got something like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? Miles Morales, Spider-Man, these characters, this is not your one-off B-level villain in a comic book. These are people that kids want to be like and have posters like all over the walls. People get obsessed with these types of people, right? These types of icons. When a character reaches that level, then you start to want to like go back further and be like, okay, when was this spark? Like, here's the fire, but where did the spark come from? How far back can we go? And we can trace it, And that's just, I don't know. I can see how once they get to that level, yes.
If you can collect it, it's cool. But I mean, where do you put the impetus at? For Miles Morales, unfortunately, but fortunately for you, because you're my friend and you own 2 copies, but Miles Morales' first appearance is that Ultimate Fallout. Yeah. I mean, but can you find a picture of him in the previews? Yes. But I mean, like, how far? I mean, like, but that preview shouldn't take precedent over his first actual appearance. It shouldn't be like, well, this is his first appearance in this preview. Yeah. Like, if you have Ultimate Fallout 4 in the preview and you're going to say Oh, I'll pose a question to you, Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
You say 180 over 181. Let me ask you: preview versus Ultimate Fallout 4. Which one are you going to get?
So it depends on a couple of
You
things.
dirty money flipper, you.
Yeah. And just a reminder, if anybody's new, check out Sunday where I have a video coming out. Hit the notification bell. Sunday it drops.
Scumbag.
On basically how to find and flip comic book collections. It's a really good video. I think you guys could take some enjoyment out of it and maybe some tips.
I just want to know where you got the gold coins.
What's crazy, man, is the gold coins. Oh yeah. What's crazy is the Ultimate Fallout 4 that I have, and the first appearance of Doctor Doom that I have, and I talk about this in the video. We're in the very first comic collection I ever bought, and I felt I'm not gonna lie, man. I felt very undeserving for that comic collection, and I kind of like mentally tried to like process that for a while, because here I am stumbling into this hobby, just because through Star Wars. Because I wanted to read more on Star Wars, and then the other side of me, who's a collector, took over and was like, "This is also a really fucking fun hobby." And then so I just like went head first, and here I am. I don't know, 8 months into collecting comics, and I have the first appearance of Doctor Doom. I'm like, I don't deserve this. I was like, there's people who have searched their entire lives of collecting to stumble upon this.
Fuck 'em.
No, I mean. Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I mean, like, but I'm just saying, like, it was just something I had to kind of like deal with myself. But now, of course, it equates to hard work and how you market yourself and how you go after these things. You know, you create your own luck for sure. I talk about all that in that video. So check it out. It's a good video. But back to our thing. You asked me Marvel previews versus Ultimate Fallout 4. So the way I collect is grade does matter to me for certain books. Like, okay, if I want Amazing Fantasy 15, right? Grade does not matter to me. But for a modern character like a modern character like who are we talking about? Miles Morales.
I like how you look at your wall real quick.
Yeah.
Like, let me look at my menagerie of nice collections of books here.
Grade matters. You know, these are modern books. So if I had to choose a 9.8 previews or a 9.8 Ultimate Fallout 4,
this has really got you.
I might go 9.8 previews. Oh, another reason why. Because but Kevin, because what else? How else do I like to collect? What else do I enjoy to collect?
We're going to talk about that on air? Oh, comics. Okay.
Yeah. Rare. I like rare. Rare.
Of course. It's called
I like rare. I know, but I know it's.
I want to collect the most accessible books ever.
No, dude. There's people that have 20 copies of
People
X-Men
are
1.
stupid. Oh, sorry. People are like.
No, but so when I'm thinking about it, if you have Miles is on the cover, it's the least printed, it's the lesser printed book, and it's got an all black spine, which is extremely hard to get in 9.8.
Yeah.
I want the previews. Over the Ultimate Fallout 4. There's so many Ultimate Fallout 4s. There's so many of them on the census, dude. There's like 3,000 Ultimate Fallout 9.8s on the CGC census. I would want the previews.
What are you going to do with the previews?
What do you mean?
You get it raw. What are you going to do? You're going to open it up and look.
No.
There's a picture of what Miles Morales looks like.
No. He's on the cover of the previews. That's the one I'm talking about. He's on the cover of the previews.
He's on the back cover. Fuck you.
It depends on which way you flip it. But there's more to this. There's more to this collection here. So this is the book I've been rambling about for the past 5 minutes. This book here. Marvel previews with Miles. Everybody knows that book. And then you've got second print, the Pacelli variant. And then
Sarah Pacelli?
Yeah.
Let me see it. I like her.
Hold on.
She's good. By the way, she's drawing Scarlet Witch right now, which is actually a pretty good book to read. What you think, Infinity Walk? You agree? You do.
Scarlet.
Sarah Pacelli.
Yep. Fun fact. They have her name in Into the Spider-Verse when I think it's whenever his dad or either Miles or Miles' dad searching through his phone, and one of the names is Pacelli, and they do like a little homage. It's like Pacelli. They go through a McFarlane, a Bendis, so they got a bunch of just Easter eggs and nods. It's really fun.
That's the first one, right, or the second one?
What the first one, the first movie?
Oh, I missed it. I gotta watch it again. I feel like I need to watch it again before I watch the second one.
There's tons. Right. Yeah, that's a movie that they're throwing. I'm sure the same thing with the second one. They throw so much at you that you just gotta like rewatch it. It's just so rewatchable, you know. So this is the whole thing. They've got also the, his other first, second, and third prints of this issue number 2. All the variants. I mean, it's a collection. Look, another Ultimate Fallout 4.
Wait, just so you know, we don't see that on screen.
Oh shit, my bad. Hold on.
I mean, we're
Thank you.
I'm just trying to use my brain. Remember?
Yeah. Imagination. So you got so even whenever I was talking, that wasn't on screen. Oh fuck.
Nope.
I haven't even been drinking.
This guy.
So the previews one here. That's the book I was talking about. And then you've got the whole set of his basically second and third solo series. That one second from the right, that's his. I just got one of those in the collection. That's his third solo series. And then you've got a bunch of variants for the Ultimate Fallout 4.
Well, let's take a look at that. Let's see me zoom in here. Get the chat out the way. Okay, so you got I can't see if you got one. He's only got the one original. Okay, everybody. If you're if you're a huge Miles Morales fan and you're like, oh my God, there's an Ultimate Fallout here and it's for a good price, but which one is the real one? You see all 5 of these right here. You're like, which one is the real one? Okay. If you can't answer that, I'll answer it for you. The one on the far left is the real one. Okay. You cannot see his face, which is the point. And the Marvel logo right next to, right under Ultimate is in black. It's black. If you look at the third one right there, where his face is covered. Thank you, Johnny. If you go to the second one, the second one's not real because his face is revealed.
Go to the third one. Second print.
Yeah. If you go to the third one,
third print. Third print.
And the third book over is what version is that? You see how the Marvel's in red and right under Ultimate.
That's the most recent facsimile. I think that came out like a year ago.
Right there. Okay. Whenever you see that with the red Marvel, it is absolutely not a first print. The first print is the only one that has his face missing and Marvel's all in black. That's a safe buy.
Yep. Oh yeah.
So, that's it right there.
Yep.
And there's so many of them out there that people get tricked left and right, And then there's the acetate one or whatever that is right there.
That's just a foil. That's just a foil cover.
Stupid acetate one.
Dude, I saw one of those when I was doing the market report research thing. I was
$300 still.
No, there was a 9.9 that was it sold for a lot of money. It was a good bit.
It's so pointless.
Yeah. So this is let's see, hold on. We gotta get back to our market report. Hold on. Gotta move forward. This was books to look out for. Is that what we were doing? Yeah, books to look out for. So none of these sales have been finalized.
You're the sober one, Johnny.
None of these sales have been finalized. So if you got 75K, this one's going to be ending. Please don't touch the far left Edge of Spider-Verse 2 Greg Land Mexican double cover variant. That is mine. No, I'm just kidding. Get it if you want. And then let's see what else we got. All right.
I like it's just Mexican edition.
Yeah. So these are cool. These are far left, most underrated Spider-Verse, Spider-Gwen book that there is. That is her, because that is her second appearance. There's a second full appearance. And it's like, so this copy, I'm not gonna lie, this is my copy, right? But it is for sale on eBay. So
it's amazing. It's my copy.
Yeah, it is for sale on eBay. I think I started it off at like I don't know, a very, very low number. So but I think this is hugely underrated. You can get these for super cheap. But I think it's very underrated. And then I love these Spider-Girl, Mayday Parker, early black suits. So the one in the middle here is the first time she gets a black suit. Just a badass cover.
The cover on the right's a hard one to get, though.
I'm trying.
I've tried to.
Trying to get a 9.8 of that.
It's hard because it's all black.
Dude, how cool. Actually,
it's a cool cover.
There is one that I put an offer in. I don't know if it's going to get accepted or not from eBay. But yeah, I definitely put an offer in on one. We'll see. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, look, so reality here, fingers and toes, yes. Wow, that's crazy. That is what the difference is, and that they made that many variants. Yes, yes. Yeah. Miles Morales is the golden cow of Marvel. He is absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, the golden cow. They will reprint everything forever and ever and ever. Because Miles Morales, again, the reason he's so good is he could be like what they thought Peter Parker, like Johnny said, could be. He could be any of us, like, so you have a hard time not relating to to Miles Morales. And even if you're like, well, he's a dude and I don't like dudes, fine, no problem. Ghost Spider's there, Gwen Stacy, and she's super strong and she's in his universe, or all a part of it, all of it together. But he's obviously the anchor. But I mean, yeah, the whole Miles Morales thing, it is a golden cow. It'll keep giving forever because he's such a good character. He is a good character, and he's earned every bit of it. Who created Miles Morales? I'd like to praise them and stop praising Rob Liefeld for fucking Deadpool. Can we get who created Miles Morales?
Didn't Brian Michael Bendis and
did he?
Is it Bendis? It's like a combination of Bendis and Bagley and Pacelli, right? I think they all did.
Okay, I don't know.
I think they all have had a part in the design and coming up with the idea. Comment in the chat or in the comment section if you guys know who.
Where's Darkclaw? Darkclaw, can someone summon Darkclaw?
Dude, summon Darkclaw. Dude, Darkclaw. I feel like I
lost part of my brain.
Darkclaw, did he peace out? No, he made the second one. He made the second unboxing party. The 4 hours, 7.5 hours. If y'all haven't seen that, go check it out live. 7.5 hours of unboxing.
Yeah, check it out.
I tell you what, if you can prove that you watched 7.5 hours straight, film yourself watching 7.5 hours straight, I'll send you a free comic book. Yeah, you gotta send it to me. It's gotta be unbroken 7.5, and that means I gotta watch it for 7.5 hours to make sure that you don't turn around.
Christ. Watching someone watch you
for 7.5.
You hours. Watching someone watching you wearing a mask.
Right? Weird.
My God. Well, it's worth it. John, you heard John say it. What? Any book on his wall, if you can do that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Play it back. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what I said. Okay, let's see. Next up, a couple of other keep an eye out for. Let's see. I hate the new software that this thing is. It just makes everything harder. Okay, this is so cool. So this is Spider-Man 2 #1, but this is I think it's a 1 in 50 Tedesco variant. Love this cover. This is the first appearance of evil Miles Morales. Really, really cool. I got one below me. I'm not going to
evil Miles Morales.
But dude, I absolutely love this cover. And look, this is so up top here. I don't think you can see it. That's a 9.8. Sold for $1,000.
What?
Yeah, in April. Yep.
Look, I love comics, and I'm happy that people can make money. That's too much money for that. That's too much money. I mean, again, I don't want to. Whoever's trying to sell their books, it's fine. I know it's like sacrilege to say that, but no, that's crazy. That's crazy, Johnny. That's a cool book, though.
Yeah, I love the cover. It's crazy that somebody would spend that money on it.
Yeah, that's nuts, man. That's just nuts.
They've got the money to do it.
I'm happy they can do that, but I mean, like, I don't know. Yeah, but
say it.
Is the evil Miles Morales the guy that's been? What's his name? Do we know? Because there's an evil Miles Morales in the books. Well, actually, no. Hold on. Let's stop. Hold on. I'm gone. See you later. I said, evil Miles Morales. What's his name? Okay, I'm gone.
I was like, I thought you were joking about something. I thought you were gonna like hit me with a punchline.
No, I'm just an idiot. That's the punchline. Actually, it's just the reality. But I don't know. So I mean, like, there's another cover of that you really liked a lot too. It has like the three of them like kind of sitting there or something like that, right?
I don't think so. Let me see.
There's another the first edition of Spider-Man 2 or something like that, Yeah. And look, the Rage Poncho is real. Hey, I tell you what, I'll switch it around. I will have my mom knit you a Rage Poncho if you can film yourself watching 7.5 hours of Johnny wearing a mask. Both of them.
I wasn't wearing a mask for 7.5 hours. The mask only came on for like the past, I think, hour and a half.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Again, if you can show yourself watching 5 hours, I'll have her knit you a Rage Poncho. Of your color choice.
So, dude, check this out. So here is I didn't even think about putting this on the Market Report, but I posted this yesterday. You'll see that? So this here is the third. I think this is the one that you read, right? The third volume. His third solo story.
The one that just came out?
Miles. Came out in 2019.
I've read that.
Yeah.
I've read it, yeah.
So this is issue #1, but it's the third printing of this. And there is only, according to Key Collector, there's only 4,000 ordered copies of this from retailers. which means it's basically a 4,000, pretty much a 4,000 print run.
Okay.
Super rare. Like when you look at like certain books like that go up in value, it's like, oh, that's a really rare variant of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the print run kind of like starts at around like the 10,000 mark. It seems to be like, okay, this is pretty scarce. These are kind of hard to get. This is 4,000. This is extremely, and right now on eBay, I want to say the only ones that are for sale are, I think there's only one 9.8 for sale. Or maybe not even for 9.8. I think it's like a 9.6, and they want like $500 for it or something like that.
And there you are at 9.8. Hold on tight.
I love it, man. Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, so that's third print, volume 3, third print, issue number 1. It's like not like a eye captivating cover, but it's cool though. I don't know. I kind of like the cover, even though it's like really crowded. I like the cover.
And to answer your question, Intense Ewok, I think you know the answer. Why is Deadly Spidey number 5 so pricey? I think you know the answer. You're just
why
fucking with
is
us.
Deadly Spidey 5?
Do you know why, Johnny?
Am I missing something?
No, there's a book that it's modern. It's called Deadly Neighborhood Spider-Man. It came out a couple months ago. It finished up a month or two ago. It was for five issues. Do you know why?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I'm sipping on a beer right now, but I did have a margarita. But so Walk, why is it so expensive? Come on, you know the answer. You got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Spider Weaver. First appearance of Spider Weaver is in it, and apparently Marvel's thinking that Spider Weaver is going to be something. It was a mini series. Bill Sienkiewicz did a few of the covers. And it was really, really weird. But he was Spider-Man was fighting Demon Bear of all fucking characters, you know. And they made up a lifelong friend of his, and she became one of the spiders. She became Spider Weaver. And Spider Weaver, I don't know. It's an expensive book though, but it's a first appearance thing. It's that whole thing where like every first appearance doesn't need to be, but sometimes they just are. You know, like you kind of take a crap shots on who's going to be important. You know,
dude, I'm surprised. What's her name? Spinstress.
Yeah.
Didn't I'm surprised. I feel like of all the Spider people recently, I feel like that's like a no-brainer.
Which one is she? Because like I said, when I'm reading that Spider-Man thing when Marvel Unlimited, but like the Dan
she's
Slott
the
stuff is
she's
really
the
hard to
princess.
fucking figure out.
She's the princess, kind of like combine like Spider, people plus Tiana from Princess and the Frog.
So she's the one that sings a lot.
Yeah, she's like a Disney princess, but Spider.
No, she's fucking annoying. That's why she's not, because she sings.
Yeah,
it's.
I mean, but I feel like that's an audience like what. I feel like that is kind of targeting an audience that's untapped right now. Because when Spider-Gwen came out, Marvel was yearning for a female character like that they didn't have a good one for for girls to connect to. And once Spider-Gwen came out, freaking like that's it. That's why she blew up, because of her costume. Really, is why she blew up. Because people saw
think
that
her costume's
costume.
good?
It's Spider-Gwen. Oh yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, it's really cool. It's what made it blow up. But what I'm saying is, like, there's not like a very young girl. Like, what comic targets a 7-year-old girl, a 6-year-old girl? Name one series run character right now that targets a 6-year-old girl, 7-year-old
Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur.
Boom. Is it?
Yeah.
It's not any good though.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, that's on you, man. I mean, like, I don't know. Disney seemed to think it was good enough to make a cartoon series out of it. It's running.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Come in. This is come on. You guys are all asking for it. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get. Come in here. Come here. Like saying no, fixing their hair. Come here. Come on, everybody.
Hey, you, get your damn hands off her.
No, I'm saying. Like,
what do you want? Hold on a second. What? You have diarrhea?
No.
I was kidding.
That's wrong.
It is. What time is it right? 8. Probably like, but Johnny, like 9:30.
Yeah.
9:30. All right, cool. All right, wait, one more. So you gotta, if you say hi, you also have to say bye.
You need to fix your camera.
All right. 9:30. Okay. Love you. All right.
She
What's
said
that?
she said you got to fix your camera.
Yeah, it's something about inverting my camera every time. But see, like, I know how this works. This is good for me. You know, it's all good to go.
I got
Anyway.
you.
All right. So I got the cameo of the night is over. Just so you
Sweet.
know.
Let me.
What were we saying?
Let me clean up a little on the side here so we can stay on track. Okay. So yeah, this is. I love this cover. It's really hard to get, and probably won't get it anytime soon.
Here's where you're like, but I have 3 of them.
No, I don't. We can go through. I got a stack of my Spidey books that I want to get slabbed. We can go through them if you want. If you want to see.
No,
what
okay.
I
I want to see what you got going on. I want to know what your list for the night is here because we got like 35 minutes left. I want to see what you got going on.
The rest is a little market report. So let's see. Nothing. So what's crazy is it hasn't hit yet. I don't think the tidal wave has washed into the comic market yet. Even though, back in COVID days, the mention of a character would just send eBay on a fucking whirlwind. But now I think really this movie's going to make the splash that it's going to make. And I think maybe in like a week or so, I think we're going to start to see some crazy prices. So this is just a couple of things what I found. So we start off with Gwen Stacy. So you got a Raw, this Spider-Verse, Edge of Spider-Verse. This is her first appearance.
Yeah, it is.
Raw copy, looks like it's in very high grade. 25 bids, sold for $360.
That's an okay book.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, look, you guys, everybody out there. This is another book that people get fooled by. The second copies and facsimiles, they get fooled by it. It's not. This is a very hard one to pick out as well. You really gotta have a good eye. Something like we should talk about is like, don't be afraid to go try and buy collections and look at things. It's a lot of fun. I haven't done it yet by myself. I'm just hanging out through Johnny's coattails, but it looks like something that's a lot of fun to kind of like do, like go find a collection, online someplace and buy it, and the excitement you can get, the rush of finding good books and things like that. There you go. Hey, shameless fucking plug, you dirty flipper, you. Anyway, just thinking about it. So like sometimes you might come across books like that in collections. You're like, oh my God, like you did. You're kind of like, oh my God, the Doom one and shit like that. But yeah, anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, the Doom, the first appearance of Doom, he sent that to me in a video. So like I didn't talk to him for like 2 weeks. And I was like, whenever you can, I was like, send me a video of the books and I'll see if I can make you an offer. And so he sent me a video. So all of a sudden, like I get on Facebook Marketplace, I got a couple of messages. I start looking at the video that he sent me. And keep in mind, first collection I ever bought. So I start seeing Spawn 1. I start getting excited, dude. Spawn 1. I'm like, oh,
Spawn 1.
Spawn 1. Like I haven't seen one of those yet. I know that's a good book. Then he's like, the books start getting better. A couple appearances of Ultimate Fallout, a couple Miles Morales. Pulls out 2 Ultimate Fallout 4s. I'm like, I'm not supposed to run into this book for another 3 years. Like, and then he shows me the Doctor Doom book, and I literally went and bought a pack of cigarettes. I used to smoke. I don't smoke anymore. I got so frazzled. I went and bought a pack of smokes, and I'm like, watching the video. I'm like, all right. I'm like, how am I gonna? What kind of offer we're gonna make here? Okay, so dude, what I did was, I said, hey, what do you want for the collection? He goes, I was hoping to get $2,500 for it. And I said, okay,
let me take $24.99.
Nope. I said, let me talk to my partner real quick, because we do this together. My partner being my bank account.
Yeah, you turned around.
Yeah. and dude, and that was it. I hit him back. I said, yeah. I said I can make it happen. I said I can do that, but I said I'd like to do the deal today because I'm booked the rest of the week with work. He's like, yeah, let's roll. So, dude, I went and got that collection, and I sat down. And I think it was 2 long boxes and 2 short boxes. The number of books that were in that collection is insane. The dude, pretty much what you find on a typical basis buying comic collections is go watch the 7.5 hours of video that is on the live.
My mom will knit you a rage poncho.
You get a lot of shit. You got a lot of crap. It's almost like this collection was the opposite of that. He basically just went and collected key comic books. So I remember going through the first short box of comic books and like looking up the values. This is during the height of COVID, the height of all the booms of all these books. And I got through the first short box, and that box totaled over $1,000, $1,200. And I still had 2 long boxes and not even the biggest books of the thing yet. Blew my mind, dude.
And here I am today, Johnny. Here I am today, Let me tell you about this book.
But you enjoy it. It makes you happy.
Oh yeah, and vice versa. Listen, I wouldn't have hesitated at all if I could have been like you and knocked that out. But maybe one day you'll let me be a partner.
Well, I mean, at this point, it's
it's an enterprise. No, you're good to go.
Yeah,
we almost got that one collection together, but like with a third person, they're like,
yeah.
But it totally made sense that you did. You're like, in the end, you're like, I'm just gonna grab this thing on my own. I got it.
It's like,
how do you split that up?
Right, exactly. It's yeah. It can get messy, and I didn't. Yeah.
It would have gone messy if it was 3 people. It wouldn't have gotten messy here. But 3 people in, it would have gotten messy.
Sure. Yeah, it definitely would have. And I gave him, remember the books I gave, we're talking about a friend of ours, and I got this collection and I was like really hyped up about it. I'm like, dude, lightning striking in a bottle twice. And it technically it did once I finished getting through that collection, just not as evident in the beginning stages of it. But I was so excited. I gave our buddy the entire limited 1 through 4 Wolverine Frank Miller run. I gave it to him for $75 for all 4 books in really good condition.
Here's what happened. So, yes, he did do that and for that price, and it was a great price. The problem is, and Johnny's not wrong. So Johnny already had like copies of these books, all right? And Johnny got this collection, okay? So these books are way worth more than Johnny was selling them to our friend. But John sent pictures of the books. I think they're all direct, or no, they're all newsstand or something. Like, I don't even remember how.
Were they all newsstand? No, I didn't even think about that.
Okay, so whatever. No, don't feel bad about it at all. All those, absolutely don't feel bad. I've never felt that. I've never felt bad about it at all. And you shouldn't either. But John got these books, and what he did is he 2 of the books, they were better than the copies that he had, so he switched them as he should have. All copies are great copies.
Yeah.
But the problem is you had sent him pictures, and he's like, oh these books have been switched. I was like, dude, you got a killer deal in books, like.
Oh yeah, get out of here.
I tell you what, off. Two-thirds off.
I tell you what,
crazy.
I'll give you $80 back, and you can give me my books back.
Yeah, dude.
I'll give you $100. Give me my books back.
These are not the same books. I'm like, you need to shut the fuck up right now. Be like, you're lucky to have those books in your hand.
Oh yeah, dude. Absolutely.
Away.
He did nothing. If you're watching, buddy, you did nothing for this. But I was just like,
you did nothing.
I knew that he saw them, and I was like, man, he really wanted these. Just like when we were going through the collection, and we stumbled on some books that I knew you liked. Like, what am I gonna do with all this shit? I can't look at all these at one time. These aren't like, most of the stuff is not where my appeal really is. I don't absolutely love that series at that time. I do now, but I was like, have it, take it.
He switched the books on me. I'm like, you need to shut up.
Switch the books on me. Yeah. I'm going to get a Switch. Yeah. So anyway, next up in the middle that was the side quest and a half right there, dude. Woo. Let's just talk about I like just talking about buying comics. So this is a graded 9.8 at $1,000, almost 1,100. That's about right. That's about right for where that book's been hovering. And then you've got remember I was telling you the Greg Land, the double cover, the Mexican, 5,500, 75 bids. And,
what?
Remember what I said it sold for during the boom?
13,000?
Yeah. Imagine being that guy right now. You bought that book.
That might be that guy had sold it.
No, what was a custom label?
There was some book out there that took I forgot what I should have recorded. There's some guy who bought a book for like something ridiculous money. He had like 197% loss of money when he sold it. I don't know what it was. It was something crazy. It was like $10,000 loss of money or something like that.
Yeah, man. People are hurting right now, dude. People are really hurting right now. Depending on, I've never bought comics that way. I think I've only I'm trying to think of something maybe I bought for overpriced, but I've just never.
I'm guilty of buying things overpriced because I'm looking for them. I don't have the.
But not on that level though, dude. Not on that thousands of dollars.
My wife would divorce me, and no, my God.
Right.
Speaking of inverting, she'd invert my cock. She'd kick it so far into me. Excuse my language. I'll see myself out.
Make you a unicorn.
Yeah, eunuch first, and then the unicorn.
The Munich. No, you'd be the Munich corn. The cockless unicorn kicks it right up straight through you, coming at your forehead.
Oh my god, dude.
That has been tagged on this show, the Munich corn. It's a certain thing where you get nut checked so hard. Whoop,
Unicorn.
invented
Yeah, dude.
here.
There it is.
The
Hey,
Munich,
cheers
the
to that.
Munich corn.
God. So yeah. Anyway, I would never spend that. I mean, listen again. I mean, what is the most expensive book out there? Like off the top of your head, what is it?
Superman 1 in like a 9 point something, 9.2.
How much? Like, is it $1 million? Was it? Was it?
Oh God, yeah, a few million.
That's crazy. Could you
Actually, let's see. Let's just
Oh, wow.
Let's entertain that question there.
Well, the most expensive, dear Google, most expensive comic ever. There
I
it
think-
is.
Yeah, I
Foil
think-
Ultimate Foil.
the foil.
And you happen to have 3 for a real easy price of.
Ultimate Facsimile 4.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold the phone. Can you see that? Go collect.
Let me do the whole zoomy.
The zoomies.
The zoomy.
My dog gets the zoomies. Come on, man. There we go.
There it is.
Superman 1. There wasn't.
I want to know who has a job of making little graphs like that.
Oh, I think maybe it was a interesting. I think it was. It might not have. All right, this book just broke a record for like 3 mil or something like that. Why is it not on here?
That's great. I mean, I mean, people who are buying that book for 3 million, and people who just have like, oh, did I spend 3 million today and bought that book? Silly me, you know?
Yeah, 8.5. Yeah, maybe it was a CBCS copy. No. Nope. Was it restored? Maybe it was restored. Let's see. This is just driving me nuts. I want to know. I'm pretty sure it was. This book sold for like 3 million. I don't know if anybody else wants to do further research and figure it out.
$3 million.
Something like that. Yeah, something like it was a couple mil. It beat out Amazing Fantasy 15, First Appearance of Spider-Man, in a 9 point something that sold. It beat that out by I think a mil or two.
It just goes to show that men wearing tights is a big money game, you know?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget.
Woohoo!
Don't forget.
Mm-hmm.
But we lost
I
a lot
agree.
of people. We lost a lot of people in here.
It's your market reports.
People love the market reports.
Mm-hmm. I see graphs and they're checking out of here.
Let's see.
Actually, it's every time I'm vulgar. We talk about cocks and things like that. All of a sudden, people leave.
Oh yeah, maybe so.
I talked about Sydney Sweeney's boobs. All of a sudden, people left. Like,
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
man. God,
And I talked about
blood.
that.
I apologize.
I talked about the Munich corn, and then people pieced out.
These guys are so foul mouthed.
The Munich corn.
These scumbags.
All right, let's see how little old Miguel O'Hara's doing.
Miguel O'Hara. Yeah, because that's a believable name.
Yeah.
Miguel. My name is Miguel O'Hara. What the fuck?
Well, hey, he's mixed. He's mixed culture.
He is not.
Yeah. He's half Irish and half Jesus
Never.
Christ.
Latino?
Yeah.
Never, dude.
Dominican?
You
Miguel
tell
O'Hara.
me when you
Yeah.
have those two people getting together and loving each other.
Yeah. My
I've never
parents.
heard of it. What? Your parents?
Kind of.
Well, then, okay, my parents, Johnny. My parents.
Italian, let's see. Italian and Greek.
Sounds close to Irish and Dominican. You
It
know,
does.
like what? Italian and Greek.
Yeah.
No. That's called Friday night in Kenner somewhere. What are you talking about? That can happen. That could totally happen. You know.
Don't give away our location, dude.
Everybody all knows we live in Georgia.
Yeah, I know. So you've got Spidey 2099, his first solo that sold for 9.8, $150.
That's down. It's down.
Yeah, it's down.
down.
I thought it could be the problem with this, and then look, if you see the his first preview appearance
Ooh, there it is.
in 9.8 sold for 198, so only $40 more for his first appearance. The problem is these books were printed in the 90s. There's so many of these. There's so many of these.
It's not even his first appearance. Call it for what it is. You know what's going on in that book.
So check it out. Hold on. Hang tight.
Yeah. And by the way, you guys, for the nerds out there, Superior Spider-Man, if you can find copies of that and read it, Dr. Octopus became Spider-Man. Spider-Man was away. He became Spider-Man, and he was a better Spider-Man. It was so good. Superior Spider-Man's a great read.
It is. That's what I hope to see, man, in the movie. I really hope they somehow bust in Superior Spider-Man. I really hope, because he was, what I like about him in the Into the Spider-Verse, him and Assassin Spider are like the only ones looking at this problem from a standpoint of like, we might have to kill some motherfuckers. Everybody else is all, moral high ground. Peter Parker, they're like, no, like we might need to get ruthless here and start capping some people. But yeah, it was it is a very
Kill a man.
I like that take on Spidey Superior Spider-Man.
So good, so good. He was such a better. Dr. Octopus was such a better Spider-Man than Peter Parker,
Right.
and it was such a good storyline. They did it again in Infamous Spider-Man and Infamous Iron Man when Dr. Doom became Iron Man, and he was a better Iron Man than Iron Man was. So good.
And it's funny. Remember I was telling you the whole so Cindy Moon is the totem, right? The bride, they call her, and just basically destined to bone a Peter Parker all the time. So when not Norman Osborn, Jesus Christ, when Otto Octavius is in Peter Parker's body as Superior Spider-Man, like they're like getting together and like the hormones are going, and it's like they almost kiss. And then she's like, "Fuck you." She's like, "I know who you really are." Like, I'm not about to make out with Doc Ock.
Do it.
So this is going out. Have you seen this? This book's getting like, it's got that damn tag on it because it's not 9.8, but it's still gonna get graded. This is a cool book, man, and it's starting to blow up. Last year, this started to get hot because this is actually the origin of Miles' black suit. This is when he gets his black suit from Nick Fury.
I actually had no idea how that even came about.
Yeah. So basically, Julia Carpenter was like, "Hey, Nick Fury wants you to have this," and he pops open the black suit and the suitcase at the end of the issue. It's really cool.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Newsstand. Blah blah blah. Dude, I love this. You ready?
Oh, here comes Italian Johnny again.
Dude, how great is that, though?
Leomo Ragno.
Yeah, this guy. This is getting graded.
Yeah, I wish I had one of those. That's the very first cover appearance of the Black Spider suit. Yes, it is.
No.
God damn it! How can we be such good friends and you're so stupid sometimes?
It's not though.
You gonna pull the John Byrne cover that's coming up next? Looks like it.
Oh,
yep, there it is.
There you go. You got that eye.
Hey, well, here's the thing: that John Byrne cover, it's a cool cover. It's a nothing book. It's just a cover, but it's a very cool cover.
Yeah. And that one's a newsstand. This precedes the ASM 365 preview appearance for Spidey 2099. Yeah.
He's in there, huh?
Yeah.
So you're gonna go with your previews, right? You're gonna just do the preview thing again,
because it's a newsstand and it's very high grade. Yeah. I'll get
First Carnage, yeah. Look what I know, y'all. First Ben Reilly's first series by himself.
Yep. All right. Okay. This is
feeling
okay.
it. Let's go.
All right.
I'm good.
This is turning into a game. You ready?
You're gonna pull that fucking cartoon book here. Yeah, I know you like it. It's the first Venom cartoon, something.
First
going
animated
on right
Venom in a newsstand, and it might be a 9.8.
Let's go.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let's play. Oh, okay. This is a game I decided we can start putting on the show.
$5.3 million.
Yeah, there you go. 5.3. Thank you, Fingers and Toes. Yep. Crazy. This is a game I thought we could start playing on the show where I block off a certain part of the cover and we can get other people and see if they can guess the book. What you think?
I think that it would be. I think it would take a minute for it to go down. Like you have to show a bit of a cover. You have to have like a little bit of music. You have to go
yeah, we can do that.
But I mean like saxophone music, like
yeah.
Yeah. What's wrong with me?
I don't know.
I'm literally trying to bring porn into comics. It's fucked up. Not that I watch porn.
Ready? All right, let's do it this way. I'm gonna bring it up. Tell me if where is it? Where is it? There it is.
Paper chase is in the way. Let's
wait.
see. Come on. You're going sideways? Fuck you for
to
that. It's Spider-Man. Okay, hold on. I can't believe I have to do this. It's the first black cat.
Yes.
Okay, it just says it actually.
It's great.
Oh,
great
second-
reprint.
So,
Got this from Crescent City.
Yeah, $5. There you go.
Yeah. And we got the first appearance of the black suit here.
256, right?
252. This is one of my favorites. First Man Wolf. Yeah. Like
There you
that.
go. Okay.
Love that.
Man Wolf.
Origin of Man Wolf.
Okay.
First, Anya Corazon.
Oh, hey, where'd you get that? And did you get 2?
I did get 2. No, I didn't. Well, you got 1.
No, I didn't.
You didn't get one? Oh yeah,
I
that's
didn't know what it was.
Yeah,
how
that's
much?
right.
How much did you buy it for anyway?
I bought that for $20.
Yeah, I mean, I probably I probably wouldn't have because I'm an idiot, you know, and I'd been drinking. But I was so worried about getting that damn Black Panther book. But yeah, the Anya Corazon.
yeah.
We were at the comic book shop, and John
Corazon.
Corazon, he found 2 of them for sale. And he brought them to the counter. The guy's like, "Yeah, just because you are who you are, I can't let you have both."
Just because you know your key appearances and you fished this out when I couldn't get to it.
Something going on here.
He's
You
like,
can't have both.
I'll sell. Now, to be fair, he sold them to me at a decent price. He sold them to me for cheaper than what they would go
Half
for
off.
on
He sold
eBay.
them half off.
So I appreciate that. That's fine. And he's like, but I can't sell you any other ones. So he kept. I found 4 of them, and
Jesus
so he kept. He kept the other ones. And then I went back. Next time I went back to the shop, he was selling them for like $40.
With like a fake mustache
Yes.
on top of your mustache.
Yeah.
It was a red mustache to honor your Irish heritage.
You know this one?
No. Oh, it's Fire. It's your girl first comic
Mm-hmm.
appearance. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Still on a roll.
More than 10, baby.
Yeah, Morbius first. Morbius. Okay.
Second
yeah.
print.
So, okay, yeah, because the
Wait.
old one.
But correct me if I'm wrong, what is
I won't.
this is the first I think this is the first second print of a comic ever.
No, that can't be. It's not that old. How old is that?
Yeah, it's from the 70s.
And no one fucking cares about Morbius.
Yeah, I think this is
Dr.
the
Michael
first
Morbius.
second print of a comic book. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat.
Because it can't be a first print.
First second, yeah. Very, very true.
All right. I feel pretty good about that. I got that except for Morbius because no one gives a fuck about Morbius. But, okay.
Yeah.
Apparently not even in America. Did they watch that movie? I didn't watch it. Hey, you know what I can't find?
What?
I can't find Venom 2 on anything. I want to watch it. I've never seen it. I can't find it streaming.
Either. I do not.
How come we haven't seen was that movie? Is that a Sony movie? That's a Sony movie, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that was a Sony disaster. Yep.
How come they didn't think that? How come Woody didn't do a good job with Cletus Cassidy? I don't understand.
I never saw it. I don't know.
Yeah,
Can't tell you.
I didn't really like the first Venom movie either.
No.
No, dude. Look, what's your guy's
Who's that?
name? What's his
Tom
name?
Hardy?
He's not a fucking Venom, dude. He's not Venom. Eddie Brock was, and I don't want to get super nerdy about it, but Eddie Brock was a insecure, nerdy guy who
Jock.
wanted to kill himself. He wanted to kill. No, he wasn't a jock.
Yeah, he was in the job.
He was not a jock. No, it was not.
He was pretty
he wasn't-
jacked up in the comic.
Afterwards, at first he was not. He was a rival. He was a rival photographer who got mad at Peter Parker because he kept getting Spider-Man pictures. So then
Right.
he tried to ruin Peter Parker. But when he ruined Peter Parker, he got exposed and he got fired. And he tried to kill himself. He tried to kill himself at a church, and he
Yeah.
was upstairs in the church tower, and that's where the symbiote bonded with him.
Right.
He was not jacked up at the time. He was a bigger guy, but he wasn't jacked up. He only got jacked up afterwards. He started doing
I'm talking
weights
about
and
like,
shit like that.
but I've spent on the interiors of like 298 or 299 at the end when he first merged with him. He's like fucking. He's big.
He's bigger, but he's not like I know. But they show him later on. McFarlane has him like doing weights and like all like 50, 50
Yeah.
pounders when he wasn't doing all that. So
Yeah,
stars.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, now he's dude in fucking King in Black. He's like a Viking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to go against you. I mean, like he's Eddie, but Eddie Brock is.
Hold on.
Where are you going? Eddie Brock. I don't know, man. So the King in Black stuff is interesting. That's right when I started following comics again. It was like a big Marvel event that was going on, a crossover thing with King in Black with a bad guy called Null, who was the very first or the progenitor of all the symbiotes or something like that. And Eddie Brock became like Eddie Brock killed Null essentially and became like the main symbiote who was anywhere at any time throughout the entire universe. You know, he's not really. He's like a dad kind of thing now. I mean, he is a dad, but I mean, he's like, I don't know. He's an older guy with like one eye. You know, essentially. You know, like,
yep.
The McFarlane Eddie Brock is not the Eddie Brock that's out there now. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I hear you. Fingers and Toes just wants to watch and see what do you, dude. I got a fun idea.
That's why I want to watch it too.
You ready?
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage as Carnage.
God, dude. I wanted to see Nicolas Cage as Superman. I love that video, that picture. What? A car cage.
Car cage. Dude, can you imagine him? Jesus. Yeah. Oh, have you seen that documentary?
No. Is there a documentary on it? How bad
There's
is
a documentary on it. I don't know. I've never watched it. But
Nicolas Cage is Superman. I mean, where were we in America? Well, remember the very first Batman, the Tim Burton movie, was supposed to be Eddie Murphy as Batman, and it was going to be a comedy. Mm-hmm. But he declined it. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So where would we be?
Yep. Dude, yeah, it was a weird time, man. But dude, the screen test he doesn't look terrible. You know, he looks different.
Come on, dude.
He looks like he looks like a Tim Burton Batman. I mean, not
that
Batman,
long
Superman.
hair was like stapled onto his head.
Yeah.
He had a shiny outfit.
You have seen the footage.
Pull it up. No, I haven't seen it, but there's a picture there. Can you try and pull it up real quick?
Oh no. Well, yeah, absolutely. Hold on.
Like, oh no, fuck you. Absolutely not. Oh no. Yeah, no. It's supposed to be Batman was supposed to be a comedy. It's going to be the whole like bang bang boom.
No, you're not sorry.
Sorry, it took me a while to get to
that was a new one. I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, I've played that one before. All right.
Let's find it. Come on. Yeah, you could just literally just like the picture of him. That one picture shot of Nicolas Cage as Superman is worth it. There it is. That's one of it.
No. I'll do
Here we
one
go.
better. Video.
Okay, that's somebody dresses the alien, the xenomorph right there. Look at this. Are you fucking kidding?
No,
me?
watch the complete package. You can see all this clear, right?
Why would you say that?
Look at him.
Now I can't stop looking at his package. That's terrible, dude.
Why was the world deprived of this?
Yeah. That's a what?
That's funny, dude.
What are we? What? All right, now turn around.
All right, here we go. There you go. Look at him.
Look
the
how
cape.
Terrible, dude.
Oh yeah, that's a '90s Tim Burton Superman. If I ever
But
saw
you understand
one.
the skin above the S is like it's like fake. It's like the whole like Tommy Wiseau. He does like Tommy
He does. Good call. He does.
That's fake skin around his neck right there. That's not real.
Right. He does look
That's
like
fake.
Tommy Wiseau. Who said that? I mean, I can't see the thing right now.
Fingers and toes. Look at that, like feathering his hair.
Oh hi, Lex.
Oh my god!
You seem to be the villain, Lex.
Why was this ever a good idea to anybody? That's a terrible. Look at that right there. Boom. Pause it. Can you pause it? Look at that.
Oh god. Wait,
no.
Who did he look like right there?
Like a fucking loser. Look at that right there. Look at that. That looks like. Look, he's got. First of all, that's not any chest I want to see in Superman. That's something I see at Walmart on Friday. You know, like right there, checking me out.
He looks like somebody's like gothic daughter that just got dropped off at her first like sleepover or something.
Gothic daughter first sleepover. Why?
That's just what I see. I don't know. Thanks, Dad.
Look at his hair. Listen, I'm not making fun of people's hair, but I mean, come on. I mean, like, I have certain expectations of Superman. You know,
Wait, you have expectations for Superman? How
Look at
dare
that!
you?
Look at that right there! Look, stop!
Look at Tim. He's like,
What
what the
is
fuck am I doing here? He's like, oh fuck. He's like, this is not going as planned. All right, this is never going to get off the ground. Literally,
Look
Superman
at
or
that.
this
I mean,
movie.
what is going on here, dude?
I don't know.
The '90s are a weird place, man.
Oh,
I don't want to go back.
Oh yeah, they were.
And the funny thing is, people were telling him, they're like, "Yeah, you look good."
Oh, of course. People, I'm sure, were pumping them up.
I can't believe Nicolas Cage is
I would-
finally
I
giving.
would've-
He's going to be the Superman we've always been waiting for.
Oh man. Oh wait, what is this? I don't know if I've ever seen this far into it. This is like a different type of.
That's
armor?
what he would look like right there. Peggy.
I think it would be great if I took the cape off.
And the wig that you have stapled onto my head. Oh my god, dude! What is
Yeah.
this really a documentary, or is that all? That's him as Clark Kent.
He was no. Oh, that's the Clark Kent.
Get the fuck out of here!
Oh shit. Oh yeah.
That's Nicolas Cage saying, like, "Yeah, I'm not going bald. I'm not going bald. This is just how I wear my hair."
I'm gonna play Lex Luthor as well.
Oh my god, dude!
It's fun.
I actually would watch that movie. You know what else?
Absolutely, absolutely. I would love to see that.
I'm not
I
gonna
would love
lie.
to see that.
I want to see that Fantastic Four movie from 1995 as well. I really, really want to.
Oh yeah. That looks really
Terrible. Terrible. But I need to watch more movies in general because I have I don't watch enough as it is. Things I'm like obviously fucking Guardians of the Galaxy. Never seen it.
Yeah.
And watch. We're talking about Into the Spider-Verse. Watch when I actually end up seeing it.
Okay. How funny would this be?
Yeah.
Closing the box office of Guardians of the Galaxy,
Yeah.
and they are one ticket sale short of 800 million.
Hey, look, you said 850. You said 850 actually.
Yeah, I think what's actually they make a profit. All right, so whatever it is, let's say the number that I said.
I'll be fair. 850 is fine. Let's go. We're at 700 right now. We're 4 weeks into it. I think
It'll hit it. It'll hit it.
I have no clue.
But I'm saying like, how funny would it be if it was one ticket sale short, and it was yours because
that
you didn't go
Kevin-
see it.
Oh god. We always want to watch called Swing Vote.
What's it called?
There's a movie called Swing Vote out there that Kevin Costner starred in. And there's an election going on in his county, and the two candidates are deadlocked, and he didn't vote. So the whole movie is predicated on the two candidates trying to swing him to vote for them in some secret election runoff or something like that. It's a Kevin Costner movie. I'm sure he throws a baseball. It's
in his contract.
Yeah, he has to throw a baseball. Just like it's in every Tom Cruise contract. I have to run in a movie. Okay, there can't be a movie where I don't run.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is the last of the market report. 9.0 sold for 450. A 9.6 sold for 700, and then you've got the second print, Pacelli variant, sold for 230, and a 9.8. I'd love that book. 9.8 white cover, hard to get. You can actually see his
cool
face.
book. Yeah, that's a cool book. That's a cool book for sure.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, I mean, just the fact that that's his first face on the cover. That's his first actual face without the mask on the cover. I mean, that's kind of cool.
You got to think the person who got the one for $700 feels pretty lucky about that price. Again, they probably got the book for a steal when they bought it initially, you know, and then they just slap it for $25, $30, and all of a sudden, or $35 because the extra thing, and then to get $700 for it.
Mm-hmm.
God, take your friend out for a steak. That's what that is. Wow. Congratulations.
Yeah, absolutely. So when are you going to try to see the movie?
I might try and go Sunday.
Sunday?
Yeah, I might try and do Sunday. I might just try and figure this out, I have to go by myself in disguise and just
actually, let me see. Hold on.
What's this?
I'm trying to think because I want to do that video. I just want to compare the two movies. I just feel like it's something people would watch. I'll try to compare the two movies to Empire Strikes Back, or maybe to multiple great sequels. So do a video like that. And so I would have to see it again. The second time I see it, I would do more of note taking. So
let's go.
Sunday,
let's go.
So I'm just trying to think if I have anything planned for Sunday. I don't have anything planned. Crystal's going to a birthday party for a baby, and I was I don't want to go to that.
I like this.
I was like, I gotta do some housework. So I'm gonna do some housework.
All right, look. John, you ready for this? I'm going to look in the camera. I'm going to say something. John and I are going to go see Into the Spider-Verse 2 on Sunday. We're going to day drink. We'll probably get some food. And we're going to watch a movie. You guys are invited. Come with us.
That's the plan. We're doing it.
There it is. Yes. Heavy on the day drinking.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
All right. So we close it up there?
Let's do it. Hey, look, everybody. Let's see the Rage Poncho Award.
Yeah. Who gets the Rage Poncho Award? Who gets the Rage Poncho Award for the night? I feel like the Rage Poncho Award tonight definitely goes. I don't know. It's a tie.
Oh, okay, a tie. All right, what you got?
I got. So it's between you for asking. What's the name of the guy that plays evil Miles Morales?
That's fair, dude.
Or
that is fair.
Or 1992 long-haired Nick Cage.
I was gonna go with Nicolas Cage, but I'm kind of partial to the stupidity of B on that one.
I don't know, but Nick Cage. Nick Cage is fingers and toes settled
the
it.
People have spoken. Yes,
the winner of tonight's Rage Poncho Award goes to Nicolas Cage's hair.
My God, dude! Holy shit! Good call. Good call. All right, Rage Poncho it on.
Beautiful. And one day we can whittle up a Rage Poncho out of his hair. And that would
we won't.
That will be the ultimate prize.
It'd be like a stick person's Rage Poncho.
Yeah.
Not real hair, at least. Again, no judgment, but Jesus Christ.
And again, too, please check this video out Sunday. Hit the notification bell. Yeah. That is it.
We'll be at the movie on Sunday, you guys. Watch everything he's got on Sunday. I am Reverend Wormwood, and that is Johnny Paper Chase right there at the Paper Cave.
In the Paper Cave, Paper Chase Comics. Oh, real quick, I'm starting another YouTube channel, and it's going to be about inspections, home inspections. Yeah, I decided that today. Integrity Inspection. So yeah, if you are here, just keep a lookout for that. Integrity Inspects YouTube channel coming soon.
Johnny will be in people's houses filming.
I thought about
what's hidden in this closet.
Yeah, I thought about how to do it. I think I got a good idea. I think we're gonna. This will be good. It'll be good.
All right, everybody.
All right, guys. Take care. Have a good weekend.
Later, y'all. Till next week. Boom. Yo, that was good. We had fun. That was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
I would love to see that Nicolas Cage movie that ever came out. And I won't, but the documentary, I'll watch that too. That's great.
Do you want to hear a spoiler
for the Nicolas Cage movie?
Are you going to see Flash?
Yeah. I want to see.
You are going to see Flash? Okay.
Yeah, don't spoil it.
Okay, I won't.
Okay, what insider information do you have? What is it on?
It's not inside. It's a straight up spoiler.
Yeah, don't spoil it. But I don't know enough. But yeah, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
Okay. Oh.
Because sometimes when things get spoiled, I don't watch them. It's just a thing that's about me. You know, if I know a team's won in sports, I don't watch it. I don't watch the game.
Yeah. You know, I lose
interest.
Of course.
Anyway, cool.
But yeah, all right, man.
Takeaway is the Young Avengers 8 today, and then I got the
it's good stuff.
Spider-Man. What is it? Let's see here. Let me show you what I got. The Deadpool. By the way, the Deadpool stuff's really good. The Alyssa Wong Deadpool. She's writing.
Yeah.
I really enjoy her. Here it is, right here. One Shall Fall, right here.
Yeah, there it is.
Cover A. And then of course I love the Punisher. Fuck, I got two Deadpools. Stop giving me double covers.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. And I really love this Ben Person.
I saw that. That is cool. That's really cool.
Look, if you still have the Unlimited app, the Punisher and Daredevil books are combining right now. And first of all, the Punisher book is what is the origin of Punisher? Do you know it?
His family was murdered. His family was killed.
Yeah, and he's out to avenge them, right?
He's scorched earth.
Yeah. Did you know that's not true?
No.
They've retconned his story, and it's so good.
Really?
He was an absentee father and bad husband, and the only reason he took them to that park was to try and make amends and pretend like he could be a father and a dad, or father and a husband, you know. And they all got murdered there for things he was doing on the side. You know, the retcon of it is so good. You kind of
Wow.
go like, this makes so much more sense.
Right,
And
right.
his dead wife is basically talking in a lot of the books, and like he remember how he doesn't have the guns or the symbol anymore because of the whole stupid Proud Boys.
Yeah.
He goes to work for the Hand,
Mm-hmm.
and he becomes like this demon, and he's able to resurrect his wife in this temple, and she can't leave the temple or she'll die. But she starts having like memories and things like that. It's just gnarly because you really get to
Wow.
find out who Frank Castle is, and you kind of go like, no, no, no. I know what I read from the '80s when he was created or '70s created, but this is how it really is, and this makes so much more sense. And it is so good. It is written
Wow.
so well. So if you
And,
have the
and
apps,
who's
so
writing
I would
that?
read it. Um, Ben Percy was writing. I love Ben Percy. Ben Percy also writes Spider-Man, and he also writes. Make sure I got this right here. I don't want to lie to you. I believe it's Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm lying. I'm sorry. I'm so wrong. My other favorite writer, fucking Jason Aaron, dude.
Oh yeah.
Jason Aaron wrote all. He wrote the Mighty Thor.
Yeah.
Dude, Jason Aaron's amazing. So Jason Aaron's writing is, and dude, it is now that I love that guy before I just realized he was writing that book. But Jason Aaron is so good, and I would recommend reading The Punisher. But here's the thing: so he is leader of the Fist, and Daredevil becomes leader of the Hand.
Nice.
And they literally come together and they're fighting, and it's so good. It is so good. Yeah, it's absolutely right. It is so
Poetic.
good. What's going on. It's so good because Chip Zdarsky is writing Daredevil, and you got Jason Aaron writing Punisher, and they get together with these books. They're so good.
Dude, I'm in. That sounds really great. That
And
sounds really great.
I think in Unlimited right now they have like at least 9 issues of each. You know,
Cool.
And so, anyway, that's my take.
Are the back issues still available?
I'm sure you can. Talk about like hard copy, like paper copies, or
Just
or
like
just
issues 1 through whatever.
yeah, they're not old at all. They're not
Yeah.
old at all. They're only on issue 12 of Punisher. They're like
Yeah.
on issue like 14 of Daredevil.
But yeah, I guess it would be easier just do the unlimited app and pay $10 for the month and whatever. I think I can't remember if I still have it or not. I guess they're taking money out.
God, dude,
Okay.
like they're so they're I can't speak. The two of them are intertwined, and it's so good. But anyway, let me get out of here. Let me do the family thing. But
Serious
had a good
about
time.
Sunday because they really are. They're going to Crystal's doing something Sunday. So if you want to go see it Sunday again for second time.
Yeah, I'd like to see
down.
what's going on. All right.
And yeah, that sounds good. Just stay in touch.
We'll do, my brother. Take care.
All
Okay.
right, later.
Hey, John.
Hey.
I love you. I love you.
You.
Later, buddy. Take care.
Bye. Later.